Hello friends! Xavi is terrified of Barcelona state Koeman left him. Mbappe might change his mind about Real Madrid, and Zidane responded to Manchester United. Guys, we have prepared only top news just for you. Press like, subscribe to the channel, and write in the comments below which players Xavi and Barca should sell in the first place. And while you decide, we proceed to start. Let's go! Xavi is about to start his work at Barcelona, having his first training session with the team on Tuesday. People think that PSG is performing badly, but I would say that now we are just not as good as usual. Canal Plus quotes Mbappe. Andriy Shevchenko became the new head coach of Genoa. The contract is valid until summer 2024. I had that first feeling when I played for the national team with Ronaldo, and I think I can put Salah up there to the same standards. Portugal and Liverpool winger Diogo Jota notes. Atletico have won just one of their last 6 matches in all tournaments. The team is currently in 4th place in La Liga. Juan Cuadrado is going to extend his contract with Juventus until 2024, Nicolas Hira informs. Manchester United has reached a verbal agreement with Brendan Rodgers in case of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's sacking. Caught offside rights? Roma won only one of their last 7 matches, taking into account all tournaments. We are already waiting for the return of Messi. We don't agree with letting a player who is not fit to play for us and is in recovery join up his national side, said PSG sporting director Leonardo. Karim Benzema has 359 goals for Real Madrid, and he has one more goal left to beat Thierry Henry's record and become the most productive French scorer within the framework of one club. Manchester City has shown that we are not on the same level now. Everyone in Manchester United should look at themselves in the mirror. Mirror quotes Bruno Fernandes. Inter are eyeing Torino striker Andrea Bellotti, but the Bulls will not let the player go in the middle of the season, Gianluca Di Marzio reports. Harry Kane has 1 goal in 10 Premier League appearances this season. Zinedine Zidane attended Real Madrid's home match against Rayo Vallecano on Saturday. El Golazo de Gol reported. Lazio is preparing a new contract which runs until 2025 for its head coach Maurizio Sarri. The current one expires in the summer of 2023. I will have a life after that of being France manager. There is always the possibility of going back to return to managing a club. L'Equipe quotes Didier Deschamps. Villarreal beat Getafe to end a 4-league winless streak in La Liga under Emery. Juventus takes aim at Axel Witsel. The Terrans are hoping to sign Borussia Dortmund midfielder at a discounted price as his contract with the German club expires next summer. Mikel Arteta had his 100th game as head coach of Arsenal and got his 54th victory. Real Madrid has lost its personality without Ramos. Alaba is a great player, but he doesn't have the personality. He is not a leader like Ramos, former Bayern player Lothar Matthäus said. Aston Villa announced the second of Dean Smith, who has led the team since 2018. Gianluigi Buffon conceded 4 goals in the first half for the first time in his career. Parma lost 4-0 to Lecce in Serie B. Pep Guardiola wants to have a swap deal with Barcelona. Manchester City is ready to give Raheem Sterling to Catalans to take Frankie de Jong, El Nacional reports. Steven Gerrard is among the candidates for the Aston Villa job as a manager, The Telegraph writes. Giovanni Simeone, son of Diego Simeone, has scored 7 goals in his last 4 appearances for Verona. He has a total of 9 goals in the current Serie A campaign, and he is the second best scorer of the league. Neuer is a great guy and probably the best goalkeeper of all time. I fully admit that he will perform until the age of 40, stated Philip Lahm in an interview with Bild. Frank Lampard is the favorite for Norwich's head coach post, according to The Times. Over the past 4 years, Kylian Mbappe and Neymar have assisted each other 23 times in Liga 1, more than any other tandem in the league. Atletico is going to take Saúl Ñíguez from his loan in Chelsea, in case the Spaniard continues to be left without playing practice. The source is Daily Express. Milan are monitoring River Plate striker Julian Alvarez. This season, he has 11 goals and 6 assists in 15 appearances in the Argentinian league. Yesterday, another match week came to an end in the top leagues. All results are on your screens. Now we are to dive into the main news of the release. Let's have a brief rewind of Sunday's main events. In the Premier League, Arsenal beat Watford 1-0. Antonio Conte's Tottenham shared points with Everton, and West Ham outplayed Liverpool with a 3-2 result. Meanwhile, in Spain, Atletico and Valencia's clash had a bit of surprising scenario of a shootout, 3-3. Los Colchoneros were leading 3-1 until the 92nd minute, though still managed to miss their important 3 points. There were amusing results in Italy as well. Jose Mourinho's Roma lost once again, this time to Venezia with a score of 3-2. Besides, in a derby between Milan and Inter, the outcome was quite peaceful, 1-1. The new head coach of Barcelona, Xavi Hernandez, is shocked and disappointed by the physical condition of the team after the departure of Ronald Koeman, according to Sport 3. Sources close to the Barça players note that the team had extremely poor physical condition both during the summer preparation for the season and throughout the La Liga race. Barça's fitness coaches have had quarrels with footballers, Koeman himself, and his coaching staff. In addition, Xavi was unpleasantly surprised by the work of the previous medical staff members, with which the team was always haunted by injuries. According to Diario As, in order to restore the balance, Xavi will bring several doctors and a physical training coach whom he genuinely trusts. What's more, the new Barcelona manager will bring back Ricard Pruna, who has ruled the medical department of the Catalan club for 25 years. Until recently, Pruna worked in Dubai, but he accepted the offer from Blaugrana's and is soon going to join the updated coaching staff, the newspaper Sport notes. Xavi will also sack the physiotherapist Juan Jobrao and call his Qatari Al Sadd colleague Carlos Nogueira to replace him. Naturally, a decision will be made on players' sales. Fabrizio Romano said that Xavi will have a meeting with the Barcelona board of directors and discuss the future of the Clement Lenglet, Samuel Umtiti, Felipe Coutinho, Luke de Jong, and many others. Some clubs have already indicated an interest in the listed players, but so far they came to Blaugrana's only with loan offers, not full purchases. All in all, Xavi and Barça will have a lot of work to do on all fronts. PSG striker Kylian Mbappe wants to play under the leadership of the Liverpool head coach Jurgen Klopp, and these may affect the Frenchman's decision when choosing a new club, reports El Nacional. Already in January, Mbappe will be able to conduct preliminary negotiations with European giants to agree on a summer transfer. But in addition to Real Madrid, Liverpool will also be included in the race. According to the source, Kylian is not much inspired by the head coach of the Merengues, Carlo Ancelotti. But the same can't be said about the Merseyside's manager, so the player hopes that Klopp will suddenly lead Real next year. Although if this doesn't happen, Mbappe will not rule out the option of moving to Liverpool. There is something else to have a look at from El Nacional. Adidas wants to help Real Madrid buy Borussia Dortmund forward Erling Haaland. The technical sponsor of the Royal Club intends to allocate money for the transfer in order to make good money on the sale of Real Madrid jerseys with the name and playing number of the Norwegian in the future. Now, Los Blancos president Florentino Perez seems optimistic about the chances of acquiring Haaland in the summer of 2022. Although, according to the source, Erling's father urges his son to choose Barcelona, where he would definitely become the main star and would not share the leadership with Kylian Mbappe. Zinedine Zidane decided not to accept a job offer from Manchester United. Diario As writes, the bosses of the Red Devils asked the French specialist to replace Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as the main team's coach, but Zizou refused. He said he's not ready to return to work until he receives an offer from the club, whose project will be able to compete for the maximum number of trophies. As for this moment, Man United doesn't meet this requirement, Zidane thinks. Friends, watch the suggested videos from our other channels. You will definitely appreciate the content there. It was Football News. Thank you all for watching, have a nice one, and see you in a bit.